Alright guys, the other day on Instagram, Deceptor Creeper Customs posted a little mod tip to convert the Kronos from a 5-round magazine to a 6, which doesn't seem like a really huge deal, except the fact that it's such a small package, and so in scale, that's actually a significant improvement. And I have completed that with this one to make sure that it would actually work, and the mod is so cool, I want to share it with this Kronos that just came in the mail today. So let's get her opened up. Okay, we'll go ahead and just open her up. We'll take the locks and junk like that out while we're at it. Okay. We'll go ahead and take all this goofy stuff out. Since it's not really necessary, we'll leave the catch and the trigger, and I went ahead and left this guy and this guy in. They just kind of, help improve things for me. We'll get rid of that guy because I find it's annoying, and we'll get rid of this guy and that guy and that guy. But this would also be a good opportunity to upgrade the spring. I have an Apollo spring in my other one, but other people are using K26 cut down, so it's really up to you. But there again, that's your discretion. The part we really want to look at is just this front bit. There we go. Well, I guess to explain what's going on, when this guy's installed, this is the little follower deal, and it runs into the bottom of that tube right there and crashes, and that gives you capacity of 5. But by just hogging out, covering kind of a semicircle into the follower thing so it's able to wrap around the tube further, that gives you a little bit room, just enough to fit another round into. Also, there's this little tab here that I don't know if it totally gets in the way or not, but it's close enough that we're going to go ahead and remove him as well. So we'll go ahead and set him aside, and we'll just tear into it with a Dremel or whatever you have handy. Go ahead and test fit this guy. Three, 4, 5. Okay, now there's just a little bit more just on this kind of connector piece that I need to grind down, just enough to give it a little more, just at the appropriate angle. But other than that, I think it's pretty close, so we'll go ahead and trim that. Dang. There we go, crisis averted. Anyway, back to work. Okay, now you kind of see what we got there. Try that guy again. Okay, that's a little more tension than I'd like. You're going to drop just the very, very bottom of that semicircle down just a little bit more, real quick. Okay, it looks like it's hugging the side just a little bit. You want to make sure there's enough wiggle room that you're not putting a lot of stress right here on this joint, or not joint, but this this component right here, you don't want to have a lot of flex within the follower itself. You want to have to give the follower enough room to work comfortably. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up just a little tiny bit on this one side. Okay, and it looks like that gives us just enough wiggle room without removing too much material and making this a weak point. Fortunately, there's no real load on this piece, because all it's doing is just the follower spring, or follower and stuff like that, so it should be good to go. Alright, now we're about ready to stick it back together and make sure everything is just hunky-dory. Okay, another moment of truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, done deal. Now between the two of them, now it's a 12-round capacity instead of 10. There again, not a huge difference, but considering if you're doing, if you're using them as a sidearm, or if you're planning on doing dual wielding, or for example, then suddenly any little bit will help. So, thanks again to Deceptor Creeper Customs for making note of this on his Instagram. He doesn't currently have he has a YouTube channel, but he doesn't actually use it quite yet, which is unfortunate because he does some amazing work. So I'll go ahead and put a link there to both his channel and his Instagram. And thanks again for a wonderful little mod that I would not have even considered looking into. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.